Hi, I'm George Comet. I'm here with Carter English and
Drew Cubit.
Today we will be talking about the NFL and who will be the MVP in each division and NFL season predictions for this upcoming season. So, guys, what are your takes on the MVPs?
For the NFC North, I think the offensive MVP is obviously going to be Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay, and for defense, I think Ezekiel Ansah, Lions, great defensive end. So.
See, I agree there with Aaron Rodgers, but I have Harrison Smith as my MVP for the
Who's
defense.
second place?
Safety for Minnesota Vikings. He's very good, and I think he's a great leader for that Vikings defense.
Yeah. For the NFC East, I went with Odell over Zeke, and I went with Landon Collins over Fletcher Cox.
See, I took Ezekiel Elliott over Odell Beckham Jr. I think he's the cornerstone of that great offense right now over Odell Beckham Jr., but I do agree with Landon Collins.
But Odell Beckham Jr. is a bigger cornerstone for the Giants.
But
He's the worst
Ezekiel
team.
Elliott.
I think he got like 5 picks this year too, so that's pretty good. NFC South, I went with Julio Jones as the best offensive player in that division, and Luke Kuechly, because you could really tell how important he was.
I did the same there. I mean,
No
it's
argument
very,
there. Yeah.
no argument there. It's pretty obvious there.
NFC West, I went with David Johnson, because Fantasy Monster gets 100 yards receiving and rushing.
Yeah.
And
What was he?
so
Wasn't
that
he injured?
no.
No. Oh, okay. I think it was somebody else.
Oh yeah. Aaron Donald, excellent. DT.
I agree with that.
So he's that leader for the West.
For that.
NFC.
That defense really needs some help too. They got that with the young
Yeah,
man.
I think in the AFC East, very obvious. Tyrod Taylor, kidding of course. Tom Brady. I mean, if you don't say Tom Brady, even if you hate him like I do, he's definitely the MVP in that division. But on the defense, I have the defensive tackle for the Dolphins, Ndamukong Suh. Even though he might be stepping on people all the time, he is very good.
I also went with Brady and Ndamukong Suh. I know.
All right. So for the AFC South,
AFC South.
we went with the DeMarco Murray because he had top 3 rushing yards this year. A breakout season for him. He really needed that, and of course J.J. Watt.
Yes.
No debate there. I agree with that.
But we also skipped the AFC North, where Antonio Brown's got to be best offensive player there, and then Geno Atkins
I
out of
have no
Cincy.
debate there.
So
AFC West, we went with Derek Carr as the best offensive player.
Dude,
And
you shut up.
we went with Von Miller over Khalil
yeah,
Mack.
that was a tough move. So
It
was
was.
Derek Carr over Amari Cooper.
No debate. I agree with that too.
Yeah, but I still think Khalil Mack still would have done over Von Miller. But
Is that-
it was just because of Von Miller's breakout year that we had to choose him over.
Yeah. Should we?
All right, now for our season predictions. Mine, in the AFC, I think the Patriots will get the 1 seed, followed by the Raiders, Steelers, Colts, and then in the wild card, I can see the Ravens getting the 5 seed and the Chiefs getting the 6 seed.
For AFC, we agreed with the division winners, but I flipped the Steelers up to a first-round bye at number 2 and had the Raiders playing the Titans in the wild card round. Fill that out. Raiders number 3, Colts number 4, Chiefs number 5, and Titans number 6. You didn't hear number 1. This is obviously the Patriots.
I think in that AFC playoffs, I can see the Steelers beating the Chiefs, and then the Ravens upsetting the Colts. Steelers then beating the Raiders in the divisional round, Patriots beating the Ravens, and then Patriots going against Pittsburgh, but beating Pittsburgh and going to yet another Super Bowl.
I flirted with having the Titans upset the Raiders, but I decided to have the Raiders move on. And the Chiefs, I think I kind of wanted to go with the Colts there, but I think the Chiefs are kind of like a kryptonite to the Colts, so I had the Chiefs advancing there. And then, so that matched up 3 seed Raiders, 2 seed Steelers.
That would be a great.
I think I'm going to go with the Steelers, though. It's just experience in all
they have
aspects of the
veteran
game.
players.
Yeah.
James
And then
Harrison.
Chiefs versus Patriots. I go with Patriots
Yeah.
as much as don't want to see it. And I want to go with Steelers, but I'm going to go with Patriots for the champ of that conference.
For the NFC, we had Packers 1, followed by Seahawks, Falcons, Cowboys, Giants, and Saints.
Mine was basically the same except for the wild card. I had the Panthers coming back to the playoffs this year at the 5 seed, and then the Giants getting the 6 seed.
Yeah,
And,
that could be a good one.
For our 3-6 matchup, it just so happened that it was two division rivals, Falcons and Saints, playing each other. And for the 4-5, it was Cowboys and Giants. So it
That-
was a
that would
wild
be
card
good.
round, but it was really divisional. And then
The Falcons
had the Falcons
Saints.
beating the Saints, and
Playing the
I had
Packers.
the
I have the
I'm
Giants beating the Cowboys.
yeah, we'll go with the
again.
Giants
I have
beating the
Giants
Cowboys. It's rough.
So then the Giants play against the Packers and Packers win.
yeah,
So that could be a good Super Bowl.
But
Looking
wait.
forward to it.
yeah.
In mine, I have the Falcons playing the Giants, the 3-6. The Falcons going over the Giants. Cowboys playing the Panthers 4-5. Cowboys going yet to the divisional playoffs again, and again losing to the Packers, who are the 1 seed. While the Seahawks beat the Falcons, we have another Packers-Seahawks NFC Championship rematch, this time in Lambeau. And this time the Packers not giving up that onside kick and winning the game. Going on to the Super Bowl, but losing to New England.
Yeah, so what we missed there was the Falcons played the Seahawks. And I'm going to go with the Falcons beat the Seahawks again. And that sets up the Packers and the Falcons. I think the Falcons just a little short. We get that Packers-Patriots Super Bowl that everyone's always predicting at the beginning of the year. I feel like probably going to be wrong again, but might as well get it out there. And then I'm going to go with, for the Super Bowl champ,
Patriots.
Green Bay Packers.
I would like to see that happen.
All right, I'm gonna end the discussion there because that's all I can handle, and that's all we have time for. So, see you next week
Yeah.
on our show.